You won't ask me to.
We won't always be the ones who gon' pay for our decisions. Sometimes it be our children, gotta pay it back with interest. It's tough being a dad when as a man nobody listens. You do right, that's expected. Fuck up, you better fix it. I'm just venting. My children show me love without condition. I can never understand the things that made my dad grow distant. I'm at every baseball game, cheerleading competition. That sparkle in their eye turns from a dream into a vision. Y'all don't get it. The world we living in, it be confusing me. No deadbeats around here, we co-parent beautifully. A new dad era, we active in our community. I know it's tough providing and stressful every time you gotta sit your pride aside. It makes it worth it when they smile. I can't let my daughter down. I won't let my daughter down. The way some people treat children, it be hard to digest. A lot of choices that I made are weighing on my conscience. Shout out to sports, shout out to Firehead for the podcast. Moving forward, I'ma always be a dad in
It's
progress.
another episode of Dads in Progress podcast. I'm your host, Sport, and I'm here with my guys.
What up?
How we feeling?
94.5.
How we feeling?
Oh man, we feeling good, man. We cutting.
You know them
Cutting.
.5s. Them .5s we had crazy.
Yeah.
We cut on the
0.5, yeah.
0.5.
Shout out to Rich, man. He held it down.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
shout
shout
out for Rich. That was a heavy episode. Yeah.
I felt a little bit sinful
Yeah. I
doing
felt
the
I got some
.5s
shit.
after that.
Yeah. I like
But
that
we
because the
here.
last couple episodes, I felt like we left on some, we got to get our shit together. Yeah, but we definitely highlighting the men. This has been our thing lately. You know, we give you the episode with the guests, and then .5 we gonna turn up.
We do our little thing.
Yeah, for sure. We ain't gonna waste no time. No, we ain't
Jump
gonna
right
do no
into it.
greeting, no salutation. We gonna get right into it. I want to ask y'all: do men of a certain age, do men age out of words? Like, is it words we just don't use no more? We need to, like chill on it.
Yeah.
We do?
I feel like we do, man. I feel like,
Can't be there saying, "Take me through that, take me through that."
Like, what words, though? Like, what words we ain't supposed to be, like, at a certain
Hi.
age, huh?
hi.
Hi. You can't say hi.
You can't say that like my son say hi.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like, you greet people say hi.
So what we saying at our age, at a certain age? When we evolve from hi to what? What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on?
Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing? We can't say hi.
What's up?
Hi.
No, we ain't doing that.
What other word? Well, first thing, don't say K. Don't never text K.
Yo, I hate
That's
K.
for
I
sure.
always hate K.
Yeah, I
Females,
don't understand what.
male, I can't stand K.
Women,
Like,
y'all can get off with that. I don't care.
Yeah.
But a man, all right, bro, K. Don't do that.
first of all,
No.
I can
can't
see you
send two K's as a man.
I can see you shortening words, but okay is only two letters. Like
Short and okay. Is
no, a short
ridiculous.
okay is
Yeah.
like, what's up with you? You
Sure.
cool?
What other word have you think that like men shouldn't be using no more?
I want to get past this pause shit. Like we grown.
Yeah,
We just
for a
grown.
minute that went out the window, came and them brought it back, but now it's on some.
At a certain age, like, come on, bro. Like, I can't say glizzy or whatever the case
I
may
think
be. I can't
glizzy,
eat a
that's
glizzy.
mine.
Be dragging it, bro.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
grown at the end of the day, and I'm secure in my shit. I can say what I want to say, but that pause shit is it's funny, but we gotta get past that. Like we at a
I
certain
think
age
it's
now.
a New York thing where motherfuckers
Oh, yeah.
say that shit too much.
Yeah.
Like you listen to Jim and his podcast with Fab and them.
They said the whole fucking
The whole
thing.
They couldn't even get past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
it's like, damn, now I gotta really write what I'm gonna say. I gotta like think. Like, bro, you don't know how many times we might say something that's just like, but I know you know
Yeah,
me,
you know,
and we
yeah.
know what we stand on.
Yeah,
we know
for
what
But
it is.
some stuff be like, bro,
Crazy.
hold on.
Now that some shit be super. If it's super
Yeah.
crazy, I can say, all right, let me pause that. Like I'll take a second to pause
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
every other word you saying pause to, like, come on,
Some
man.
shit be a
They be
reach.
animated.
Yeah,
We too
yeah, for
old for
sure.
that at this point.
But I don't want to play the glizzy game no more. I'm cool off of that. Like,
Yeah.
all that. Man,
I made a cookout.
give me
You
a
gotta go.
dog.
You
Give me
gotta
a dog.
hide. You gotta
Yeah,
go duck in the
yeah, you
bathroom
gotta
and all
duck.
that. I ain't got time for that.
you gotta put the hot dog on the
You know what
hamburger
I'm saying?
roll.
You can't even dress your joint correctly.
Yeah.
Niggas put you on camera.
burn my
Yeah.
glizzy, bro. Let me get
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You tell them you
Burn
want
my
your shit
sausage.
burnt. They
Yeah.
tell why you crazy. Yeah.
I'm like,
care.
man, you can't even say, damn, pop, on them hot sausage. You niggas put you on.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I can't eat a glizzy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna keep calling it glizzy. I don't eat hot dogs, but I do eat sausages. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Somebody said,
You gotta take that shit home now, bro.
I'm gonna wrap the sausage up. Just give me the burger. Give me the burger. Give me the burger.
Same thing with bananas too. I was eating a banana, nigga. Felt looking around.
You gotta break that shit off,
break
sport.
the banana down.
You gotta break that shit down, sport.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, sport. Sport. Break that banana down,
You know what
sport.
the joint about the banana that get me? Like at first I was like, peel the joint. I'm gonna just rock out. Then that bitch like this.
Yeah.
That bitch see what this.
I'm gonna say the banana.
That bitch like this.
See the banana. The females use that like in them classes. Like we talked about last time, how they be taking classes to learn how to suck dick and all that. They be using the.
Yeah.
They be
I ain't
using
never
the
seen a straight
bananas and
banana
shit.
and them motherfuckers.
You gotta break that
you
down.
gotta break it down.
You gotta joint like this.
The first break you gotta throw that, and then the first
and I'm throwing them back like
no, the
like
first break you gotta throw it out. Like first break, throw that
I'm
out.
throwing
to
them
that
back.
shit.
I ain't-
No, the
man,
banana you gotta keep breaking down.
Don't
I ain't
do
even
that.
gonna hold you, yo. That,
You gotta break them. You gotta have it. You gotta give it a little break.
the
too,
banana
man.
just built
It's a
crazy.
whole
Like, you can't just peel the banana and then go
No,
straight in. Like you
no,
gotta break the
that
banana.
shit was like
down.
raw.
Yeah,
on the
Because of
come
the
out,
curve, yeah.
you jump straight on.
Even though it's straight up.
Either
I'm
way,
cool.
yeah.
You mean?
Then you looking like how much of that joint you bit? Like you crazy?
Yeah, you gotta break the
ate whole-
banana down
You done
gotta break
finished
the
having the
banana down,
joint. You like
for sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta break that
First
joint
bite,
down.
you like yo, I'm wild.
Yeah, you on some nut shit.
No,
Yeah,
cut
I'm on
that
some
banana
nut shit,
down.
yeah.
That banana you gotta cut down.
But we've
for
been
sure.
ducking out on this joint for a little while, and I want to get back to it. Let's get back to this what man can't do.
Yeah, it's
What
been
we
a
doing
while what men can do, but you know they always crazy. Apparently, this week we got what men can't do. They say if a man have too much sex, he's sus. So it's saying you had too much. If you fucking all day, all the time, it's 7 days in a week. You fucking 20 times out of them 7 days. You sus.
Shorty said, my mom said if you having too much sex, you a punk.
You're a punk. How you feel about that, Five? Let me go to Five first, because Five be hitting them with some shit, man.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna be always transparent. If you having too much sex, you liable to do anything. You liable to might have tried anything.
If you having too much,
If you having too much,
Yeah, said
it
20 in a week.
gotta
You
be
do
a
it- you do
balance,
it-
bro.
If you doing 20 in a
go
week,
crazy, it's like,
yeah.
yo, I might, like, bro, with anything, if you do that shit to the maximum,
yo,
you might dip off and try something that ain't right because you like. I'm just saying, bro.
I don't know, because when we was teenagers,
You gotta
we
have
all
a
was
balance,
horny
bro.
as a teenager, right? We was all horny as a teenager. I remember, me and my kid's mom, when we was teenagers or whatever, we used to hooky school and go home while my mom was at work and shit and go at it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 6-7 times.
We can't compare that because it was certain things that we stood for, like that shit wasn't really like that gay shit wasn't
Yeah, but
really,
that's also you young now.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
So when you
that's
was young,
different.
you
Yeah.
had your sex drive is crazy. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
6-7
30s,
times.
40s, and you
Yeah.
still trying to hit like that.
I don't even think that's
you might have
possible.
tapped into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. We
But if
gotta be honest.
You want you like Puff, like Diddy what? 55 still hitting shit all day, like
even if it's not strictly like what we consider like fully, but you did something that men won't do. It's
See,
questionable.
I heard like if you talk about sex all the time, like I had motherfuckers that was suspect at the job. I don't know if you remember the boy at the job that all he talked about was, yeah, I just bust the nut this morning all day long. That's all he talked about was fucking. Yeah. And he had like feminine qualities to him. So it's like I could see that. Like you talking about it all the time, but you know what I'm saying? Like you mastered something. They call like a beard. It's called like a beard or some shit like that. But to
if
be
you just
fucking all the
horny,
time,
yeah.
they think that's
I'm not gonna say it's gay. I'm
like,
just saying
man,
you might have the potential to try something.
some. Yeah, I mean you because you. I mean,
Think about them
eventually
porn
the shit
stars.
get
Them porn
boring.
stars. Some of them niggas,
Yeah.
it's up. Niggas be on goofy shit, bro.
What's the boy from Philly, the boxer boy?
Oh no, yeah, he was on some
Niggas be on goofy shit.
He went on some shit.
the boy Yusef.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
trying for a
Goofy
couple
shit.
dollars. Yeah.
Yusef had fucking videos. He in there with 5 men and shit. Like
Niggas
that.
be on
Yeah.
goofy shit, bro. I'm just saying.
So that's valid then.
I think it's to the
Look at Ty.
I think it's to
Tyler.
the extent. Like if you try and crack Shorty 20 times in a week,
your girl.
yeah, something wrong with you. Like, but if you just
Like, what is not fulfilling?
That's the thing right there. The fulfillment, the fulfillment, It make you want to try something else.
That makes sense.
It make you want to like, oh shit, let me test the
like
water.
that ain't enough for you.
Yeah, I'm cool.
So now I gotta go seek
at this grown age.
End up being fiends.
Yeah, I don't know. I go a couple rounds and all that, but if you
I can't even. I ain't at my age.
But it's, I mean, sex addiction is a real thing. Some people,
yeah, that's
just
the thing
on
too.
some-
Sex addiction. It could be a
that's
sex
real
addiction.
thing, yeah, because they could cheat it like a high.
They might want to try something else.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
But if you, I do think it's a world where you check everything in the box. Like, you know, you could be a nasty nigga, but once you check everything in the box, that's it.
Yeah,
At some point,
sure.
you can't do nothing else.
For sure.
Ain't no new. Now what?
Yeah.
And you still on some trying. If you still trying to discover, then you found a pot of gold. You checked everything off the map, and you still trying to discover.
Let's look at it like this: somebody that got an eating disorder, like they just gotta eat. What's stopping you from? All right, you know what you like, but what's stopping you from? Because you feel like you always gotta eat from trying something that's going away from.
Yeah.
What
Then you
regularly
start
do.
eating shit.
Just saying, you trying something.
But that's like alcoholics. They say alcoholics will drink Listerine.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
just
start doing some
I
different
can't
shit,
get my
yeah.
fix right now.
My
Yeah.
7-pound life eating cherries and strawberries
You-
and blueberries and eating chips.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta get this joint off.
It's never green.
Oh, but what
I'm cool.
What area you talking about? All right, I done did this and that. Now I'm gonna go.
I'm done with women.
I'm
I
a
ain't never
fucking
got
nigga,
yeah,
like,
I ain't
Paul.
never got that. Yeah, or some shit like
Oh,
yeah.
that shit ain't there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't
like
never got
that's-
to the point like
yeah,
I'm,
like,
I'm done with you. Like I done did everything I can do to you. Like no, I'm gonna do that shit again.
That might be valid then, man. You having too much sex. Is,
Out of all the shit we ain't say. No, that ain't
You
valid.
gotta
That
calm
ain't
your
valid.
horny down, bro. You gotta calm your horny down, bro, at some point, bro. You know, you
your
got
horny
to,
be
bro.
too up.
Yeah, that is true. Your horny can be
Like,
2 through the max.
That's why I be a lot of
We
these
talking
niggas.
the horny sex over there.
Yeah, that's my joint. My
That's my
horn
man,
too
horny
up.
sex.
I tell him from the straight, my fault. I
It
be in the
ain't-
group chat like my fault, y'all. My
You can
horn
control
too
yourself.
up. Yeah.
You can control
My horn
yourself,
through the
though,
roof.
sport.
Yeah.
You been doing
I be
better,
like, my
man.
joint through the roof. I gotta chill.
Horn be
man.
too turnt. It's crazy.
You can control yourself though.
Yeah, for sure. Niggas go too.
So you
All
say
right, y'all
not
wanna call
valid.
it? Y'all want to call it valid? It's valid. If you a certain age and you still turn like that, then
Yeah.
you gotta be
You gotta
messing
let
with
that
them.
shit
Like
go.
they say, Stephon Diggs messing with them boys, man.
I don't know. He
I ain't gonna put it on him, but like,
no, he filed a lawsuit against boy defamation.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would too if you did some.
You better,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah.
Man, bro, you gotta understand, bro. Like, we don't got time to do that shit, bro. We got responsibilities.
Yeah.
I mean, if you going out your way,
Man, too horny. Once I get my one,
That's why I'm about
Yeah,
to say. I was
yeah,
literally
yeah.
about to say I'm the oldest out of everybody. Once I get one off, I'm
yeah.
good.
Once I get one,
probably a week.
yeah.
half to
Start
the
me
week,
out.
no, half.
I'm at the age. No,
God
but
damn.
but
I might be
I'ma
good
tell you
for a
when I'm
week,
at the
bro.
age. I'm at the age that I might tell Shorty no. Like, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Damn, half say
I ain't get to the
7-day
age.
trial.
Bro, I might be
Yeah.
good for a week. If I get a good
I'm
one
really,
off,
Sit you
bro.
right down.
good.
Bro, that's how you know when you turn a certain age.
Damn.
When she be on some shit, you like, no, I'm good. We don't have to do this. Like, I give her, we cool. We can chill.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm good for I might be good for a week if a good one. I get a good one off.
Yeah.
4 months.
No,
Nah,
not
that
4
sound
months.
crazy, though.
No.
That's what I'm saying. If you
I
aiming
ain't
for
that
that,
crazy.
so what is it a month then? What's a good number for a month? What's a good number for a week?
What?
with my girl,
Yeah,
half said one.
one.
That shit start on a Monday. You cool to the next. God,
good.
Monday to Monday start.
No,
I respect that. Half.
No,
That's all.
if I get a good one, I can't do 4 a month. It's crazy.
For
Though.
a month is crazy, but
When you look at it, that's
when
what
you
it
look
is.
at it, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, 4 for 30. 4 for 30.
4 for 30. No,
4 for 30 is crazy.
Oh man,
I
can't
need
do
10
that.
for 30. I need
10?
at least
10 in a month?
Yeah, 10.
10 in a month, Violet.
10 in a month. We're gonna go 10 in a month.
10 in a month, Violet.
10 ain't even, that's 2 a week. And,
That's 2.
and
Yeah.
the extra one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I
On
think
the-
that's
on the
valid.
come
Yeah,
out.
I think that's
You
valid.
know what I mean? We
10
might
a
hit
month.
Friday,
Yeah,
Saturday,
yeah,
because shit
yeah,
circle
yeah,
up a little bit.
yeah.
Definitely Friday, Saturday.
I like 10 for 30.
10
I
for
get 10 for 30. 10 for 30. We're gonna go with 10.
But them niggas that be aiming for 30 for 30. That's what we talking about.
Them 30 for 30 niggas.
That's what
Watch
we
them
talking
niggas.
about.
Ladies, so y'all hear
30
it.
for 30, all back door work. Yeah, you know what they on. Yeah.
It's 7 days a week. If your man want to do it 5 days,
believe that, though,
5
too,
times
but-
in 7 days.
A nigga only want anal. He on some shit. Yeah,
Yo, I say that too, though.
Yeah,
If a
yeah.
nigga, If a nigga keep pressing anal,
he keep wanting the
Something
back
ain't right.
door work. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like
good.
it's if that's your only joint. Like, no, don't give me that pussy. I'm
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
something ain't right.
Cool.
If you
for sure.
if you keep going straight anal, something ain't right.
So this
bro.
joint violent. What else we got though?
What's going on in the city?
Yeah,
world.
man, we rolling, man. That was a good joint, though, man. Was that the first? No, that was the first time in a long time we said something was violent.
Yeah. I don't think we say nothing Jones violent. I came in that joint thinking it wasn't violent. It was the healthy.
So now we got one, man. Just so we tapping in individuals, like, you know,
serious type joint.
serious type joints. Yo, y'all got me cracking up, man. It's the cut words. But just a question, man. Is it healthy to put your loved ones first? Let me ask that question again for everybody here. I know we on the cut words, but y'all got to think about that. And give it some time to marinate. Is it healthy to put your loved ones first? Whoever wants to start it off.
We talked about this before of we was talking about the words of the year. We talked about selfish and stuff like that. We on the line that with men. I think it's a healthy balance, man. Like, you do gotta put everybody first because you know you first in line and you gotta make sure everybody else cool. But you also can't lose yourself in that. I think that's the problem. We lose ourselves.
Yeah,
We get to the point where all we care about is everybody else cool.
absolutely.
Like, you can't be, and I'm gonna leave it at this. It's cool to put everybody first, but you can't be satisfied with just everybody being cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What you think, huh?
I say to put your loved ones first. I say if you the head, right? You the head, everybody under you. So if you're not healthy or you're not functioning, everybody else crumbles.
For sure.
So you have to put yourself first for everybody else to survive. You know what I'm saying? For everybody else to strive off of you. So I say it's not healthy to put your loved one first, because if you should put yourself first, because if you're not around or if you're the leader or the head of the household, if you're not around, how can anybody else survive? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It do make sense. We don't look at it like that though.
People don't look at it like that.
So I got
we look short term instead of long term.
I got a question for y'all. What is considered loved ones?
I think that's the problem.
What is considered loved ones? You said head of the household.
Yeah,
but loved ones, sisters, cousins.
But even if you can have sisters and cousins that rely on you too. You can have friends that rely on you too.
That list start to expand real fast, especially when you get into a couple dollars and stuff like that, and then people lack that. So you become, if your mom ain't got no husband or no man, you become her man. Your sister ain't got no man, you become their man. Your nephews ain't got no dad, you become their dad.
Absolutely.
And it's just like a lot of things will quickly accelerate from you just being in charge and responsible for just your kids and your woman and to everybody. And I think that's a healthy balance when you in a relationship. I think a lot of men struggle with that, realizing that, you know, your family is your family. That's your kids and your woman. And then a lot of that other stuff, regardless, gotta come secondary. If you prioritize your family and your marriage and your relationship, then a lot of the other stuff, even mom, gotta come secondary in some capacity. Yeah, I think we struggle with that in general.
Yeah, I think that's a great piece, man. And something that we don't think about also, bro, when we talk about loved ones, it's like we always feel like because this was who I was with and, you know, my relationships with for the majority of my life, that I owe this to him. You know what I mean? I owe this to him. I can't let him down. You know what I mean? But at some point, you know, once you get older, you get responsibilities and you start doing things on your own and you create your own family. You got your own son, you got your own daughter, you got your own woman, you got your own man, right? Those things hit different. And then you got to look at how people respond to that. Like, you know, why are you treating me different, or why are you responding to me different because I chose to put this first? I think that's the biggest thing, right? Because nobody is going to be able to be, nobody should be selfish enough to say, all right, well, put me before you taking your kids school shopping. You don't got nothing for my son. You don't have nothing for my daughter, right? But come take care of me before you do that. and then feel some type of way that you know what I mean.
I always say, like I was reading this book that talk about people frame a reference where people don't even look at it like what you gotta do for you and yours. They just look at what they need you to do for them.
Yeah.
So they ain't even thinking like, damn, I know this back to school time and this and that. They just look at what they need from you and what they expect from you. And this book actually talk about being okay with people having that point of view. Like, I mean, of course they're asking for what they want because that's what it is. And I ain't mad at you for asking, but I just can't do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just being okay with that. I know you expect this and that, but I can't do it. And I ain't expecting you to understand why I can't do it. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that's a big thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I got one more thing if you ain't got nothing to add. I think the biggest thing is too, bro, that a lot of people, you know, they go into this situation where they like, you know, I have to do this because I came from this nest, right? On the flip side, it don't matter if they start their own family. It don't matter if they, you know, they married, right? My mom need me. My sisters need me. Or you might have a husband that's ready. You might have a fiance or a boyfriend that's ready to be a husband, or, you know, a woman that's ready to be a wife. But the fact that you're able to put your family first because, you know, that's what you came from, that can hinder a lot of things.
That's
and
true.
People don't talk about those things. It's like, damn, like, you want me to take that next step to be able to lead the household when, you know, everything you doing is for your mom. Everything you doing is still for your sister. And they don't respect our relationship.
I give you a perfect example that my kid's mom, my ex, and we was together forever. And that's my first woman that I transitioned from being a boy to a man with, like high school sweethearts. Her birthday was the same birthday as my little brother's. And I tried to do both things together. I tried to make sure my little brother had a good birthday and make sure she was cool. And I tried to do both at the same time because I didn't transition out of being in my mom's house and being in a relationship.
Right.
And that's the transition a lot of men struggle with. Like, yo, you and it's hard to abandon people that depend on you. And it's not abandoning, it is you gotta shift your focus, because if you won't take care of home and family, your immediate family, then you gonna be right back there.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Where y'all want me to come to?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if it's not support, if it's not support, it's encouraged.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well,
But
bro,
then
if all fails, you can come back. No.
But then you also you can't fault people for feeling the way you feel when mom or brother or sister feel that way, because my little brother used to, birthday come around, you always get me something for my birthday.
Yeah.
He ain't looking at it like, oh, that's your shorty birthday too, and that's your priority. He just looking at it, what's best for him. I'm waiting for my gift.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you gotta give people grace in that, because they only know what they see and how far they can see. But what you gonna prioritize?
Exactly.
And that gotta trump anything. Like, they gotta trump people's feelings. They gotta trump everything.
Yeah.
But we a men's podcast, and one of the tragic things that happened not too long ago, and I hate that we speak about suicide and stuff like that, but that's a real thing, and people from all levels struggle with it, and it's a silent struggle. So let me get his name, like Marshawn Nealon, player for the Cowboys, just made an amazing play. Safety, caused a safety like on Monday Night Football.
One of his best games.
Yeah, best games on Monday Night Football. 2-year veteran, and all this, he's struggling. The phone calls leak and all that, and he ended up, taking his own life. And it just show you, it's just always that ugly head that rears head that lets you know that, like, regardless what you see, men and people in general just struggle. Like, there's so much stuff that so we send out our prayers to his family and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And we just always encourage men just in general, like, go get that help. I posted something today, like, I pray everybody get through their silent struggles, because that's the struggles that we don't know.
That we don't know about.
Yeah. Everybody, what we willing to tell each other, that's what we know. And, I could pray for Fi for the shit that he tell me that's going on.
Yeah.
But the shit that I don't know about, I can't pray for you, or I can't support you in that, because that's your own battle.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot of times where people go, and the economy's changing and pressures is put on people and all that. Everybody battling something and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
I tell people that, and this is something that Fi had hit me up when I talked to y'all. I was like, yo, I'm just having a tough week. And just in general, Fi would just hit me up. and you know, sometimes you don't know you need to talk to somebody until somebody call you,
Yeah.
or you don't know that like. And Fi ain't really say too much at all. He just let me talk.
Right.
But you ain't even know that you needed to
Sometimes
talk
it's
to
just
somebody.
you need, just that venting.
Or you don't even know that too. Well, my thing was I was in a point where I was just like, and we spoke about that like hunkering down where you in grind mode and you just put your head down.
Right.
But sometimes you put your head down so far you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need somebody to just tap in with you like, yo, you are going through some shit. Like we equate, you know, you doing what you're supposed to as a man. So you just going through it and going through it and going through it, but don't even know that like, yo, sometimes you need somebody to pick you up like, yo, bro, breathe.
Yeah.
You just drown and just breathe for a minute like that. And I think that's special. So reach out to them friends that you didn't hear from for a little while.
Right.
Even if they don't got nothing to say. You can get on the phone with them and talk to them and tell them your business. And then you might get something out of them, or them knowing that, yo, you cool, so I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? So it's something in that person that's creating distance from you and all that. Reach out to them. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And then the Marshawn, what's it, Marshawn Nealon?
Yeah.
His story is just a testament to no matter what level you on, people deal with shit.
And
Like deal with they struggle with shit, and you would think that somebody in the NFL
He living a life
that everybody dream of, everybody aspire to be, and this and the third. That shit could be harder, harder than what we got going on at this level. That level up there can bother people, and a lot of people can't take that. And like you said, don't know how to ask for the help or to seek the help or to have somebody to talk to. Like, it's a lot, and unfortunately, like, he took his life, and it's a sad thing, man. It's just to show you that no matter where you at in life, you deal with shit.
Absolutely.
People deal with shit, and
Absolutely.
that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think, you know, just the mental health, man. Mental health is very important. Like Sports said, you know, those silent battles. You know, I'm the type of friend, right, where I might not say nothing, right? But I'm so observant, right, to my close ones, my close families, the ones I care about. And if I could just sense something that's just different, right? My conversation is going to be different, right? So I'm not going to force it out of you, but if we used to texting, I might shoot a call.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's major.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. If we used to banging the call, I might pull up. You feel what I'm saying? So I always try to take it to that extent just to see how people are doing, man. Especially my family, my loved ones, man. Because you know, us as men, right? It's not that we don't want to share what we're going through, but sometimes we need that person to show that they care, right? And if you safe, and if it's like, damn, that's my guy, I'm vulnerable. It don't matter if the shit was 2 weeks ago. I'm sharing it like it just happened 2 seconds ago. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's just about, you know, just being able to, you know, like you said, check on, you know, your loved ones, man. But those silent battles, bro, those they don't go away, because at the end of the day, you don't never get to, I mean, you don't never get to fight it off.
Yeah, and I say that too, like, we live in a microwave world where everything is social media, real. You feel like you talk to a person just because you sent them a couple Instagram reels.
Yeah.
Like, you feel like, oh, that checked the box. Like, you know, I saw him post 3 stories on his gram. He cool. Yeah. Like, don't be afraid to take that further step, but like, yo, giving somebody a call. Because that's like, calling somebody is like foreign to people these days. Like, it's that removed from people that you text and stuff like that, but that's foreign. Like, and it mean a lot. Like, even anything, any type of form of communication to let somebody know that you like, yo, you cool.
Yeah.
Like, I just started something different. Have text me like, yo, you good? How was the day? Like, that's if somebody don't ask you that, they don't know. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just cool in that. Just saying that, yo, whatever.
We gotta shine a light on that more.
Yeah,
right,
for sure.
Facts.
Or how much, I don't think people realize how much it is, how much joy you get out of getting things off your chest until you get them off. Like, and sometimes you need somebody to ask you to get it off your chest, for sure.
Just, you know, we don't want to end it on a sad note, because we about to get out of here. But by the time this come out, Thanksgiving is coming. So I want to ask y'all, what's favorite Thanksgiving tradition that y'all normally have? Like, what's your favorite thing to do on Thanksgiving? Like, if it's, you know, like for me, for instance, like getting with the family, I remember like being a kid and being at the kids' table and can't wait to get to the grown-ups table and shit like that. Like, stuff like that. Like, talk about that real quick. Like, what's your favorite Thanksgiving tradition? I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be transparent, man. I know you said we ain't going, get into the sad joint, but it's not really sad. It's just reality, right? So I want everybody out there, man, during these holidays to like cherish your family.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Cherish all the memories y'all had, and the memories that was, passed to you, that you experienced. Make sure that you passing it off to your kids.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because, I think my family just got to a point where, reality, everybody's older. So now it's at a point where all those functions and those get-togethers, it's the young ones.
It's the young ones.
You know what I mean? So we the aunts and the uncles now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
we can't cook. No.
We air fry shit.
You can't put no turkey in the air fryer. You know what I mean?
We can't barbecue or nothing. Like, we dropped the ball.
Yeah. So we don't carry that tradition, man.
Yeah.
We find ourselves keeping everything in the household. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
we find ourselves just keeping everything in the household where it's just not those get-togethers, because it's like, damn, babe, like if you didn't make that mac and cheese right, at least only I know you ain't make that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? At least because auntie, she gonna call you out.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
I just think that we just gotta I just want everybody to just cherish their family, man, their memories, and that's just some motivation for me, man. Just pass those things on, and if it can start this year, if it can start next year, start it up, man. Bring everybody together, because I miss those times. You know what I mean? So if my family watching this, you know what I'm saying, if y'all tapping in, cousins, aunts, uncles, you know what I mean, we ain't leaning on the grandmoms, we ain't leaning on the older people.
Y'all like
put that shit together, man.
Yeah.
Bring everybody together.
We last year, my grandma been gone now. She passed away for about 4 years now. And the last couple years, it was just like sad days for us. Thanksgiving was sad days. So me and my little brother last year, we took the initiative and we like, we just gonna cook. Like, fuck it, we just gonna throw that shit together ourselves. What we make good. What we don't, it is what it is. But we got together. So all I tell people is make the extra effort.
Yeah.
Like, it's some shit where like, I gotta go you gotta pick up the cousin that ain't got a car. You gotta pick up the aunt that need a ride, the one that complain. I mean, you only get small times with people, and we only really miss people when they gone. So cherish the people when you do get them. So come Thanksgiving, I'm going to go pick up some people that need a ride that I don't feel like picking up, and don't feel like driving, but it's momentarily, and it's only a small window where you might be agitated, but you're going to be happy to see that family. And then you might not see them again till next year around this time.
Bullshit.
So, don't be afraid to make the extra effort around
you know
this
what
time.
else? It motivate them next year. I got a ride this year, sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I appreciate you coming down here and trying like.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
I mean, we don't get enough. We as people don't get together enough to be agitated about the extra effort. So make the extra effort. Yeah. But I don't want to do nothing too crazy. But before we leave, how y'all feel about the whole sports betting, John? How we, I'm a parlay boy, and I'm ready to sue FanDuel. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, because they cooking the books.
Yeah.
Not only they cooking the books, what you talking about, like, as far as, like, the motherfuckers getting caught.
Scandals.
Yeah.
And it's like
investigations.
This is my thing. Like,
talk to him, Has.
The shit's starting to be blatant. Like, it's be like the Hart, and like, I think we talked about on the sports chat with Hart, and like, he had like 18 points or some shit, like, going into the second half.
That was crazy.
Second half ain't scored at all. James Harden. Like, it's starting to look like everything is, if to put it into perspective or whatever, if you haven't paid attention, like, a lot of NBA players, and now it's getting to, like, I think NFL and
MLB
college and
too.
stuff like shit. Yeah. It been caught like on a ring of like the sports betting, like shaving points and fixing games to for like the bookies and stuff like that for the mafia. Yeah, really, that's what it's been about for the mafia and shit.
Wasn't even around no more.
That's another thing. You think the mafia not around no more? You see that them motherfuckers are still. Yeah, that's what they want us to think. That the mafia not around no more, and then you see like these big stars is like caught up in some like gambling shit and throwing games. Like, bro, that shit is, I don't know. This shit just crazy. Go ahead.
You know what made me think of, like, they catching people now because everything electronical bets. But if you had a bookie and they was doing that, that just made me think they always been doing that.
They never stopped.
But now it's electronically that now we could track some of it.
Your family
Like
and
for it
all
to
that
be
shit.
so potent right now, that mean they never stopped doing that. But
Yeah.
if you did it with the personal bookie, you ain't had no way to call it out. That they
I
did
think
that.
it's so popular now. Like sports betting is so popular. We spoke about it before, like the ladies betting and everybody betting. We got kids betting and shit like that. So it's so popular now that it's like bringing like light to it. Like you know what I'm saying? So like people is shining light to the fact that now we watching the Terry Rozier situation. Like if you look at that in the game, you can see like you're blatantly throwing this fucking game for the bookie situation. It's crazy because it's a lot of regular people betting to try to like better their life. Like people was putting all their money in
lottery. It's the modern day lottery.
Exactly. People bet they life savings
around fixed games.
Yeah, around fixed games, and that's corny to me. Like that's crazy.
When you get people that make millions of dollars that's willing to like jeopardize that for thousands of dollars, like that just lets you know. Like first thing I thought about with the whole Rozier, I'm like, yo, like how funny your money gotta be if you got $1 million contract and you taking $1,000 bets.
Taking dials for what? Like come on, bro.
Even though they said some people was being threatened to like, yo, once you win it, you staying in it. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Man, like that shit's so deep, bro. Like as a former athlete, like I know I ain't make it to that level. I can't compare. You know what I'm saying? But as a former athlete, bro, just a lot of these guys, I mean, let's just be completely honest, man. A lot of these guys that made it, they come from where we come from.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
They didn't have nothing. They got that shit from the muscle. They worked their ass off. They got their family out the hood. They worked for that contract. You know what I'm saying? Once they got the contract, they wasn't lazy. They got another contract. It's no way. It's no reason. It's no doubt. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I'm not willing to drop the ball like that, bro. I'm not willing to, because one thing about that type shit is like you said, we live in a media world. So even like Chauncey Billups, it's like, it's hard for you to even be associated with anything with the NBA now.
Yeah.
Thankful that you got your Hall of Fame shit off. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But all that coaching and all that, you done.
But I think that go back to like financial literacy.
Yeah.
Like how you like, if you remember the year they did the NBA lockout and motherfuckers was fucked up, they all started going overseas to play. That means you need that check. That means you living check to check, just like I do, but at $1 million scale.
That's it.
And I think that's another thing. Like how many motherfuckers jumped and went overseas? It's like, whoa, you can't miss a check. You just made 10.
That's because they living beyond their means.
Yeah, you
living beyond your means.
That's why they say there's no level to living beyond your means. It's a doctor that's spending all his money on it to keep up what he got.
Yeah.
So, last thing I got though is Gen Z is calling the new dad shoe. The dad shoe, not that New Balance. And what was the old New Balance? You know, they had the hook on the back and all that.
Yeah.
They saying the new dad shoe is the Air Force One.
That's crazy.
How y'all feel about that?
Air Force One is classic, man.
It's classic. It's one of the last shoes you could put a pair of jeans on. Like how many sneakers out here you could put jeans on with still?
Absolutely.
Cut it out, man. Yeah, I'm not going with that one.
You give him to him with a suit too.
Yeah.
Get real nice and dressed up with him.
Yeah.
I'm Air Force Ones to the day I die.
Yeah.
For sure.
Every year I gotta have a fresh pair, maybe two.
I think the further time go,
quick.
we getting farther from the plot.
For sure.
I want a black pair for real, but they telling you can't wear them.
I don't like black sneakers at all.
Back in the day, it was white in the summer, black in the winter, and you had to grab a black pair.
You gotta go in the drill if you grab some black joints.
But
you gotta grab a shiesty and all that.
That wasn't always the joint, though.
No, but now like
that wasn't the joint, though. That's like on some glizzy shit. I'm a heavy black sneaker. I love a black pair of sneakers.
The forces though.
You like black? I don't like black sneakers.
I love black sneakers, bro.
I don't know why I can't get down with black sneakers.
But
somebody liable to give you everything they got. You throwing some black forces, bro. I ain't gonna lie nowadays.
But it's just one of those things where people commenting on shit they didn't live through. It's a motherfucker that never put his foot in no phase.
That's real shit, real shit.
And they telling you can't wear them. It's the motherfuckers who never listened to Jay-Z telling you he gonna lose in the verses and shit like that. Like,
bro, I don't even see the young boys wearing Timbs no more though.
Yeah,
I gotta have some.
The butter. They don't appreciate a good butter.
Timbs on.
They don't appreciate a good butter no more,
that be the next joint. They be telling you can't wear butters no more.
Yeah, they been off that.
It's getting crazy.
They can have it, but you know. What's this, 94.5?
Yeah, 0.5.
As long as you're in progress, you ain't failing, man. It's a dip.
We out.
We signing out.